My name is Farrel. I'm a 55-year-old male. I have been an amputee since April 6, 2006. In 1999, I was working construction. I had my own company. I fell from a roof and split my tibia and fibia over my ankle and sheared them open, where they pinned and plated my leg back together. And in that process, I gained MRSA. It proceeded on into the marrow of the bone. And at that time, they decided the best way to save my life, because it was traveling in the marrow, was to go for an amputation. I remember one day sitting on my sofa looking out the front door, and my yard needed to be mowed, and I didn't have a riding mower to mow. And a young man came to my door and asked if he could mow my yard. And I told him, I said that I didn't have the funds to pay him. He said, "Oh, that doesn't matter." He said, "I would love to mow your yard." So he began to mow. And as he began to mow, I sat there and I come to the realization that my life had changed immensely. As I sat on that sofa, I cried. And I cried like no man has ever cried before, because I realized how much my life had changed without the ability to be able to get up and walk. I'm very thankful for that young man that came and mowed my yard, because that was the day that I realized that the only way my life was going to change is if I got up off that sofa and made changes myself. The first company that I had that was manufacturing my prosthetic, they brought you in, they looked at you and they said, "Okay, you know, here's what you're going to give you, here's what you got, and we'll see you again next time." And there are many manufacturers out there. I think you have to find the one that takes the time to find out what your needs and what your activities are to best fit you for the style of prosthetic that you're going to need.
When I first met with Farrel, I realized that a lot of his goals had not been met. And by thoroughly re-examining all of his prosthetic options, we were able to help him return to the active lifestyle he enjoyed before the amputation.
When I met with Michael with Progressive, we had talked about how I love to run. Michael was able to fit me with a running foot. I've been able, although I don't have the wind, because it's been a period of time, but I'm working back on my wind. And it's a wonderful feeling to be able to get out and run again. I'm a 24-hour guy. I might go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I may not take it off again until 12 o'clock at night, because I work 2 jobs. I have a remodeling business on the side that I do. So I'm up and down ladders and climbing stairs and cutting trim and painting and laying vinyl and carpet. At E&I Sales, we buy and sell electric motors. I load and unload trucks. I load and unload different weights and sizes of motors from a pallet to another pallet, preparing them for our customers. There isn't anything that I can't do. I do everything that anyone else does. I just do it a little differently. My relationship with my prosthetic provider is very close. They listen to what I have to say. They try to match what my needs are as to fitting me and to modifying my prosthetic to what my activities are. I hunt, I fish, I canoe, I hike. Just recently we'd gone to Colorado and we hiked up, you know, several thousand feet into the mountains. It's great to be able to be active. I have yet to find anything with this leg that I cannot do. They have done a wonderful job. I would recommend them highly to anyone.